Bonjour! You might think you would want to recreate that sauce that you buy at your grocery store. Actually, you don't want to. Most commercial sauces are loaded with emulsifier and thickener that disrupt your gut barrier and cause inflammation. Today I'm teaching you how to make a teriyaki sauce with nutrient-dense ingredients that love your microbiome back. Ready for it? Okay, let's do the sauce. Tamari, wheat-free, and we have 50 grams. We have 34 grams of water, so 84. We have 20 grams of the date paste, so 104. 16 grams of the sunflower seeds sprouted, so brings us to 120. Grated ginger, so we simply use a microplane and we grate. Excellent, and we need 12 grams. So let's see, 12 grams brings us to 132. A little bit more. There you go. Excellent, got it? And then we add 10 grams of the garlic powder, so 142. 8 grams of the onion powder, 150. And 8 grams of the juice, 158. And we put the lid and we blend. Excellent, it's ready. It smells so good. I'll leave it in the jar for now. And before we continue, I like to let you know about this. You might not know. 𝗀𝗃 hard one to say, is a thickener emulsifier. It ferments from the corn sugar. They put a bacteria on the corn sugar and it ferments, and that's how they start to create the 𝗀𝗃 gum. It produces a kind of a sticky, viscous broth, but to separate the viscous from what they want at the end, that powder, they use isopropyl alcohol. You know what that is? The isopropyl alcohol is used as a disinfectant, as a solvent, as a way to clean electronics, and it's not taken out the food because they take it in order to reduce the viscosity, and then they dry it and then they make a powder of the final results. So that isopropyl alcohol is in the food. Imagine what that does to your microbiome, to your gut barrier. Imagine what it does. And other things, as you find, when you look at the label at the back, you'll find it says food coloring, citric acid, which is fermented sugar, cultured dextrose, which is also a fermented sugar. So you just don't want to have that. When you don't have a whole food, that's when you're in trouble. Whereas this recipe is strictly whole foods. There is the tamari that is fermented from soya beans. So that's the one that is processed minimally, but the other ones are all fresh food, as you can see. Okay, there is one thing I forgot to add, so we'll add it now, which is our CMOS. And if you are to warm up your sauce, then add, just like that, add it after. In my case, I don't warm up the sauce. I'm just going to use it as is. Excellent. I'll bring my plate. And as usual, you know me, I like to put the sauce at the bottom, because that way my colorful vegetables don't turn brown. So I put the sauce at the bottom. And we have our vegetables ready here. And when you steam for less than 3 minutes, it doesn't go above the 118. So you keep your nutrients. Why not? So this is the lacinato, there, the butternut squash, the bell pepper, put it on this side for color again. Now I'll add some of those chickpeas. Just want to build a plate that I have the proteins, right? Then let's continue here with the vegetables. Then my burger that I cut up, I will put those little 4 pieces of burger here. Oh, it's going to be really a great plate. Let's add the pineapple, which is delicious. It's really delicious with that sauce. It's a great combination. The avocado, I will add the avocado. I'll fan it in my hand here, it's easier. There, I'll add it on top of the the cauliflower. See? When I tell you that you can eat deliciously and nutritiously in no time, I'm not kidding. Love food that loves you back. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.